What is the next best thing after a movie theater invasion? An apartment building in the city invasion, that's what. Demons 2. Why? Oh, why was there never an official Demons 3? Maybe because the first movie made around $50 million in the US currency form, and this one only made around $13 million in US currency form. But still, that's pretty impressive. Welcome to Day 6 of my Scare Show 3, titled Dario Day. Let us begin. The plot! I will try to explain it the best I can. After the events of Part 1, a quarantine zone filled with the corpses of dead demons is inhabited by 4 scientists of sorts. While the event is being broadcasted on live TV, and apparently everyone in this apartment is watching this fucking show. But soon they accidentally awaken a demon, and the scratch attack begins again. However, this time a demon makes his way through the TV of an attendant in the apartment, who was watching the show, rather turned on by it, oddly enough. And she is obviously attacked. Now the apartment is under siege by demons, and the remaining inhabitants must work together to survive. First of all, this film is not as awesome as the first, and considering the first made so much money, expectedly there should be a bigger budget. Nope. In fact, this film's budget is $300,000 less than the first movie's budget, which is probably why there isn't as much gruesome gore scenes. However, there are some awesome transformations. The dog demon is an awesome highlight and a pretty creepy scene to boot. The overall quality of this film lies solely on its sheer entertainment value. It never gets boring, and always keeps you engaged. The demons are not as iconic in this one. In fact, they're kind of annoying, especially with all the moaning sounds they make. It's like they took that minor moaning in the first one and amped it up to be all the way to a 10. There are some unexpected scenes. Like, how could they do that to a kid? Or how could they do that to his character? He or she was awesome. I am not going to spoil if it's the little boy or girl, but you won't expect which one actually gets turned into a demon. Speaking of awesome characters, guess who's back? The Pimp! Although now he plays a badass gym instructor. And he is my favorite character this time around. Oh yeah, George was the most awesome character in the first movie in my opinion. They tried to make another George like the one in the first movie, only this time around with a nerdy character. However, it doesn't work quite as well. Although I have to admit, him making his way down the side of the building with his pregnant wife on his back is pretty badass. The gore! We get an impaling, some gnarly digging into soft flesh, and some demon blood. That is apparently acid which dissolves through each floor until it reaches the power for the building, naturally. The musical score? It was a bit disappointing to not have Claudio Simonetti's work on this movie, but Simon Boswell does a fairly decent job with the music choices and overall theme. This could have been more gory, but what we got was still a shit ton of fun. The demons were not as awesome as the ones in the first movie, but the effects are still top-notch. This is a entertaining flick that ends a great double feature. Overall, I give Demons 2 a 3.5 out of 5. I'm Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.